name is Rich, I'm from Bristol in England, and I came here through volunteering in India to take part in working with street children here in Delhi. So the Cultural Orientation Week starting here, where we had a week's long orientation of learning a lot about the culture, taking some Hindi classes, which are very useful when it comes to working with the children and young people. And we also did a few sightseeing things around Delhi, got to go to a few of the famous sites such as like the Lotus Temple, the Qutub Minar, and we went out for some nice food, sampling the nice food that they do have here. And after this, there's the option to go away on a weekend to go to the Taj Mahal, which is very much worth it. So as far as the Cultural Orientation Week goes, I found it very informative. Rajiv, who's the coordinator here, has got extensive knowledge. He's been living in Delhi for a long time, and so therefore you can come to him with pretty much any question, and I always have lots of questions. And very welcoming and very open. They've got lots of experience here, like with people from lots of different countries. So they've got a wealth of knowledge helping out like other volunteers. We stay with Rajiv in his house that can accommodate up to something like 20 volunteers. I mean, there's times when I came here with a group of 9 people to come and join some other volunteers. So at times we had up to sort of 15 people here at a time. And then other times it might be so quieter, depending on the time of year that you come. But it's a very comfortable stay. We get provided with 2 meals a day, breakfast in the morning, and then we have dinner in the evening, which are both at set times. It's a really good time for volunteers to get together. But yeah, so as far as the accommodation goes here, it's very comfortable and you're very well looked after. And it makes people who come to India for the first time, such as myself, puts you quite at ease because you're given quite a lot of support. So I'm really pleased at the accommodation that we've had over here. To work with street children, I worked at a day centre. The hours that I spent there were between sort of 10 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the evening, where the children who lived on the streets around in the Jama Masjid area, which is in Old Delhi, would come together and come for a little bit of education and, most importantly, a bit of fun as well. We'd spend the mornings working with the children, teaching them English, teaching them simple mathematics skills. My mathematics skills are very simple. We were able to just provide them with love and affection, which is something that they lack at some points in their lives. So in the mornings it would be much based around education, and we'd have lunch, and then after this we'd spend the evening playing games, which was always the most. Yeah, we organised a trip to the zoo yesterday for our final day with the children, which was a thoroughly enjoyable experience, although a very tiring one at the same time, but lots of fun all the same. So I spent 6 weeks doing this project, which I really feel was a good period of time to do it. You're able to do the project for as little or as much time as you want, but I found my stay of 6 weeks to be quite sufficient. Saying goodbye to the children after 6 weeks is quite hard. Obviously, to see Delhi for what it kind of is, coming here as a tourist, would be quite different. You don't see so much, but obviously being given the knowledge and hanging around with people who who live and work here every day has been thoroughly enjoyable. I would definitely recommend it to anybody who's thinking about coming here, and I'd like to say that I'd come back here again myself one day.